Hey everyone, Vince here. Welcome to my Gain review. Is Gain still worth the time and effort in 2026? That's what I'm about to show you today. I hope you all enjoy. So this is what it looks like these days. Top of the screen, you have your account balance. You can see I have 18 cents right now. And underneath that, we have the hot offers area. So you'll notice straight away that we have some pretty big prices here for the various offers that are available. Now, to be fair, these aren't all the offers on the platform. This is just what they're selecting to show you on the home screen. Underneath that, you have the recommended surveys area. Again, exact same concept. You'll find all of these surveys and offers on the Offerwall selection below. At least in Australia, Gain has 10 separate opportunities to earn through Offerwalls. It even has Playtime rewards. Now, if you don't feel like browsing through every Offerwall, you can use the categories at the bottom of the screen. For instance, this is the offer category, and all these prices are in USD currency, so keep that in mind. I will say Gain has so many offers available, which is great to see. It's always good to have some sort of variety, and just remember, depending on where you live, obviously the prices and the opportunities are going to be different, but in Australia, this is what I have at the moment. I do personally think you should go through every single offer wall to compare the prices. For instance, the highest offer I have on Torox is $914 worth of USD. Again, same concept as always, higher prices means generally a more harder offer to complete, which I'm sure most of you guys should know by now. Now, same situation with the surveys, everyone. It seems that Prime is the main survey provider on Gain, and that's the one I used for today's video's testing. Granted, CPX Research is also available. You may even find surveys in some of the other offer walls as well. Now, I found that using the Prime Surveys platform on Gain gave me the best success for surveys. You can see we have 1,800 coins available for a 10-minute survey, and then obviously those prices go down the more we scroll down the list. Very straightforward. In the last 30 days, I managed to generate 5,118 coins. And if you're wondering, okay, what does that actually convert into? Let's go check out the Cashout Options. Just quickly, as always, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to help this video get shown around YouTube. Thank you so much. So at least in Australia, I have PayPal, Litecoin, Solana, Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Visa, Amazon, Google Play, and Apple. Now, the main test I cared about for today's video was PayPal currency. The minimum on Gain, at least in Australia, is $7.50 worth of currency. Something to pay attention to here, though, there is a 4% fee on all PayPal withdrawals, and this is a fee charged by PayPal, not Gain, supposedly. Which that's actually going to come into play soon, because you can see how much it actually affected my withdrawal. Now, with cryptocurrency, it's a bit different. I found that Dogecoin is only a 50-cent minimum. So if you like crypto, Dogecoin is a good option. Whereas Bitcoin, though, is a $10 minimum. So depending on what option you go with, obviously the minimum is going to change. So again, country specific, I suspect. Gain also features a leaderboard system, and I have to say it's actually very nice for them to include something like this for the community. Depending on where you rank on the leaderboard, it's obviously going to determine how much of a prize you're going to receive at the end of the day. Current daily giveaway is $60 split between the top 10 users. Now, the current monthly prize is $600. And as you can see, everyone, this is nothing to joke about. Again, the exact same concept with top 10 users being able to get a piece of that pie. So now at least that you understand that 1,000 of the coins converts into $1 USD. You can see in the last 30 days, I've generated $5.11 worth of USD currency from Prime surveys alone. Taking a look at the Playtime rewards area on Gain, Gain breaks down the currency conversion pretty easily here with a true dollar amount. So $21 there USD for this Arrows offer. Merge Meow Cafe, $28. Arrow Maze, $21. Doomsday Last Survivors, $5. And Find It Out for around $3 or so. Something to pay attention to with the Playtime rewards offers, though, is that some are actually going to be task-based, so you actually have to achieve a certain level in the game in order to get that little prize, or you have the per-minute basis, which is the ones I actually like the most, obviously, because it requires much less effort. The only problem is I found that you get much less of the reward if you use the per minute tasks. Interesting enough, this Doomsday Last Survivors offer has the per minute system, and you'll see here that it actually does have much better rates than the new 3-hour play to earn games that are coming out lately. Now, to be fair, the prices on Gain aren't the highest I've seen for the offers, although surveys are actually pretty well priced. That's why I have to state again, make sure you shop around for the prices, everyone. They also do have Cherry surveys. surveys. Now, the survey provider Cherry surveys will give you a certain amount of coins for the time you spend trying to complete the surveys. So even if you get disqualified, it still counts towards the overall time you spend. For instance, this state's guaranteed complete in 30 minutes. You get $2.28. Another one there is a 50-minute survey for $3.80. So if you have the time, maybe it's worth investing into that. But I think the bottom line is that you're going to have to go through each feature on Gain to really see what it offers in your own country. So realistically, that is all there is to show on Gain. So let me just break down how my tests went for today. So I went through and smashed out surveys on Gain, everyone. And I have to say, the survey situation was actually very easy. I didn't really get disqualified that much at all. In fact, I was able to generate that $5.11 within about 1 hour, which was awesome to see. Now that's the thing, okay? Some people have excellent luck with surveys, some get disqualified all the time, and sadly there's no real way around it. Some providers are super strict. But I personally had a super smooth time on Prime surveys. So for today's video, I actually withdrew $50 worth of USD currency. And the reason why I had so much is because of referrals over the years. The fee actually has taken out $2.01 before it even hit my account. And that again is because of that 4% PayPal fee, which is actually quite frustrating, to be fair, because that's money just going straight to PayPal, essentially. Again, you're going to find that happening with a lot of platforms, by the way. It seems like if you go through PayPal, there's always going to be fees, or the platform just includes the fee within the withdrawal itself, all right? I am very happy to say within about 5 minutes, I received an email saying that I could claim that PayPal reward. And yes, everyone, as you can see on the screen, the PayPal reward of $48.15 USD did hit my PayPal account without any issues whatsoever, at least in my experience here in Australia. And that's exactly what you want to see, especially in 2026. Now, to be fair, I can't say how it's going to go in your own country, but at least you can kind of get a feel to how Gain is behaving these days. Something that needs to be mentioned about Gain and a majority of the Get Paid To platforms out there is that they're going to be asking for verification, whether it be just your mobile number or perhaps even your ID in some cases. And this is something that you're going to see happening more and more as time goes on. In fact, I think a majority of platforms do have some sort of verification process these days, even a selfie for like Just Play or Money Time. When I do have to go through it in my own country, I usually mention it on the video. Like for instance, with Gain, I had to verify my mobile phone number, but in your own country, it could actually be ID verification. I just can't really tell because I live in Australia. And that's something I have to mention because some people don't understand I can't really talk on your country's behalf. So just always keep that in mind before going into any Get Paid To platform. A lot of them want to know at least some sort of verification of you, the user. In my opinion though, if a platform's asking for verification for like $1, I straight up disagree with that. Either way, that's my updated review of Gain in 2026. Not the highest paying platform by any means, but very solid for what it offers. And that's really all you can ask these days, right? Now you're done with this video, check out my channel for over 1,000 reviews to stay up to date with the latest platforms. Stay safe out there.